Ukraine raging on, and as Russian forces continue to escalate their attacks on civilian targets, today students at Lafayette High School getting a chance to hear from a man originally from Ukraine. KQ2's Chris Roush with more.
As the war in Ukraine rages on and Russia continues its attack across the country, it can be hard for people halfway around the world to truly comprehend what's happening.
A lot of the students hear that there's something going on, but they really don't get everything that they need on social media, and I wanted them to know more what's not only going on, but the culture of the people there.
But through Zoom Thursday,
hello everyone.
Lafayette High School students met a Ukrainian who's now living in Poland, but helping his friends, family, and others trying to escape the pain and suffering.
Ukraine, it's freedom, and the free world is with Ukraine. No war, but we have to stay strong and to fight for our freedom.
Doing translation between Polish authorities and the Ukrainian refugees and trying to find places for them to live, and also helping coordinate humanitarian relief to Ukraine.
Social media and stories out of Ukraine can only do so much to explain what's happening to its people. But by talking to someone that's in the middle of the fight, it helps students understand how bad it really is.
It's good to finally put a face to the stories, and it's good to finally make the connection between what is really happening and what's being portrayed sometimes.
For an older generation, it was Vietnam. For others, it might be 9/11 or Iraq or Afghanistan. But for younger people of today, it's the pandemic and this war in Ukraine that will leave a lasting impact.
All of these emotions and all of these things we're experiencing are just going to be words in a book, words on a website, and so we're feeling it now, and we are basically a living document of what is happening.
One of my students talked to me right after the presentation, and she said, "This is just like 9/11, isn't it?" And I'm like, yeah, but it's 9/11 every single day.
The war continues on, and no one knows when and if it will end anytime soon. But if anything comes out of Thursday's assembly, it's a better understanding of how small the world actually is.
To be honest, we've been always a shield to the Europe and protecting Europe from different attacks of the Eastern cultures.
This is hitting more close to home than usual. I've had several students compare it to Hitler in World War II, and we're not at that point yet, but we are at the beginning of stages what could unfortunately blossom into something much larger, and we want to keep it from happening.
Chris Roush, KQ2 News.